Welcome to the Purpose, Passion, and Profit podcast, a show for ambitious women who are ready to ditch their 9-to-5 and create an online business doing work that's in alignment with their calling. I'm your host, Kelly Dawn, business and money mindset coach for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. Each week, I'll be sharing actionable steps to help you gain clarity, build confidence, and cultivate an abundance mindset that will help you create a profitable, service-based online business. If you're ready to make an income and impact doing what you love, let's do this. Welcome everyone to the Purpose, Passion, and Profit podcast. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can have the best month ever in your business. And I'm going to be sharing with you the breakdown of the zero fucks money method and how you can apply that to what's going on in your business right now so you can experience quantum leaps in your income. So show me, if you're on here live, drop a comment below if you feel a little bit weird with money. If you have kind of like a weird relationship with money where you want to make more money, but it's not happening. Maybe you've been stuck at the same income plateau for a little while and you're doing the things, like you're taking action in your business, you're following the strategy and you're wondering like, why aren't things shifting? If you're listening to this on the podcast, just nod your head, nod your head along. If you're here live, drop me an emoji below. Okay, cool. Yeah, this happens with a lot of people, whether or not they're brand new in business or further along. And the reason why this happens is because our relationship with money runs really, really deep, and we can be doing all the right things in our business and still not seeing the financial results that we desire. And the main reason why this happens is because we care too much about money. We put money on a fucking pedestal and we make money this thing that has power over us. And that's where the name of the zero fucks money method came from, because we need to give less fucks about money if we want to make more of it. As long as we are making money this magical thing that we put on a pedestal that we strive to get, we're not going to get it because the energetic dynamic there is really screwed up. So the first thing we want to do is shift our relationship with money, because for a lot of people, it feels like money has power over them, right? Hands up in the comments, drop me an emoji if you've been in a place where you want to do something in your life or your business, but you're like, fuck, I don't have enough money. I'd love to do that, but I don't have enough money. When we do that, we are allowing money to have power over us. And I can already hear the comments. Because you're going to say, you know what? I'm looking at the number in my bank account. That's all the money I have. So I don't know what to tell you. My evidence right now in my real life says that I don't have enough money. The reason why the money's not there is because the relationship needs to shift. So that's the first thing we want to do. We start taking our power back over money. We don't let money control us anymore. And we have been programmed from a very, very young age that this is the way things are supposed to work. Like we're supposed to go to work for 8 to 10 hours a day. We're supposed to work really hard. We're supposed to struggle and sacrifice. And then finally, if we're good enough little humans, we'll be worthy of receiving money. It's like, oh my God, finally, I get the money. I did all the right things. I did the good things. Therefore, I get the money. Not too much though, just enough based on how hard I worked. That's how a lot of us are brought up. What's really happening though is that we're creating everything. We are creating every single fucking thing in our life and our business based on what's going on internally. And that's why you can see people in the online space doing the exact same thing as far as a strategy. They're showing up in the same Facebook groups. They're sharing the same type of content. They have a podcast or they have a YouTube channel. They're doing the exact same thing that other people are doing and they're not getting the results. The reason why this is happening is because of the relationship that you have with money. So this is the thing that needs to change first. And another thing around this is that money is tied to safety. Money is tied to safety. How much money you're making is directly connected to how safe you feel with money. And I remember there was many, many years of my life, because I've been working on my own money stuff for a long time. That's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this topic. There have been times where I have allowed money to be my source of safety and security. And I thought to myself, once upon a time, once my bank account hits a certain number, then I'm going to feel safe. As soon as I have X number of dollars in my savings account, everything's going to be fine. I'm going to feel totally good with money and my relationship's going to be totally cool. I just need more of it. So if you've been in that place, you know that it's probably not changing, right? I was there. I thought that number was going to be the thing that made me feel safe with money, and it didn't. I had money in the bank. I was making money in my business, and I still had so many fucked up feelings when it came to money. I was literally nauseous when I opened up my computer to look at my online banking, and the money was there, right? And we can get that if there's no money in the accounts, like, oh fuck, I don't even want to look at it. This happened for me when I had money, right? Money coming through my business, money in my savings. I was still literally nauseous, and I did not want to look at it. That's how screwed up my relationship with money was, because I was expecting money to be this thing that made me feel safe and made me feel secure. And when it didn't, it sent my world like in a spin. So what's going on here? I thought that was the answer. The answer isn't having more money. The answer is having a better relationship with the money that you have. Even if that's $5, it's the relationship that you have with that money that changes things. Okay, the second piece is breaking through the just enough ceiling. And this is something that I struggled with for a really long time, because I could make money, but it was always just enough. So let me know if you're here live, drop me a comment, drop me an emoji. If you're listening to the podcast, not along with this, if you've been in a place where you're making money, but it's just enough to cover the rent, just enough to cover your bills, just enough to cover maybe a couple dinners out every month, but it's like you can't get ahead. It's like the ceiling is there and you keep bumping up against it, the just enough ceiling. And you can be making money, and then those months that you have higher income, something comes along, unexpected bill in the mail, car breaks down, and you go right back down. So you're never getting ahead. It's kind of like you're on this hamster wheel with money where it's coming in regularly, but you're never, ever, ever getting to the point where it goes beyond just enough. And this will happen too if you're further along in your business and you've been at the same level. Maybe you're making 5K months, maybe it's 10K months, whatever it is. And you're doing the same thing. You're doing the mindset work. You're doing all the things. You're showing up. You're following the strategy, and you're staying there consistently, which is great. You're making consistent money, but you know you're meant for more. You have a desire for more, and it's like you cannot break through this money ceiling. So one of the things I'm really fucking good at is noticing where you're blocking yourself with money. And that's the first thing we want to do with this. Is I can literally in a 10-minute conversation, I can tell you what's going on with your money and where you're cock blocking it from your life. Because we all have different money blocks, right? We all do. It doesn't matter if you're making $100 a month in your business or $20,000 in your business. If there's a stagnation there, if you're bumping up against the ceiling, you're blocking it somehow. And this isn't just in your business. This trickles into all different areas of your life. So it could be something going on in your relationship that's blocking you from making more money and breaking through that just enough ceiling. Okay, step number 3 in the zero fucks money method is zero fucks marketing. Now, when I say zero fucks, I'm not talking about not giving a shit about humans. I know if you're here, I know if you're watching this, you love your people, your business is built on service, your purpose, your passion, all the good things, right? So it's not that you don't care about people. The thing is, you care too much about what people think. And when we get in that space with our online businesses, when we're creating content, when we worry so much about being liked and being accepted, we cock block money. Because your true message, the thing coming through you that's meant for your people, is the thing that's going to make you money. Creating the warm, fuzzy, wishy-washy, feel-good content is not going to make you money. And I say this with so much love, but I've checked out some of your pages and you've been in my DMs asking me, like, I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to make money in my coaching business. Things aren't flowing. I go to your page and all it is regurgitated fucking memes and inspirational quotes. You're not sharing any true message. You're sharing warm, fuzzy, feel-good posts that have been circulated around the internet 4 million times. That's why. That's one of the reasons why. You need to be saying what your ideal clients need to hear, not necessarily what they want to hear. We all want to hear, you got this. Like, we all want to hear, like, you know, go you, you're doing a great job, keep up the good work, hang in there. Like, yeah, that's great. Those warm, fuzzy messages, that's fantastic. That's not going to move people. That's not going to move people into action. When you're in that space where people are like, oh my God, you're so inspirational. I love your content. It's so inspiring. Inspiring doesn't pay the fucking bills, okay? I hate to break it to you guys, but inspiring does not pay the fucking bills. You need to move people. And this doesn't mean that you need to be harsh or abrasive or swear if that's not your vibe. That's kind of my vibe. It means that you are saying something to your people that is going to move them into action. Because that's what people want. If you're a coach, if you're a mentor, your job is to move people. Your job isn't to make people feel warm and fuzzy. Like, that's not your job. You're there to push buttons. You are there to move people because that's how people grow. Growth is not comfortable. Growth is never, ever comfortable. And of course, we can share what we're sharing with love, of course, but we also need to speak to what's really going on with our people. And often those are the really uncomfortable things that we're afraid to say because no one wants to be disliked. It's a human desire to be liked and to be accepted by the people around us. And so there's this fear of like, oh fuck, if I actually say that, if I actually post that, I might get some DMs, people hating on me. I might get some negative comments. People might unfollow me. You know what? They're going to. People are going to unfollow you. People are going to dislike you. You need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with people disliking you if you want to make money in your business. You're not here to be liked. You're here to transform fucking lives. And that's not going to happen with inspirational quotes. It's not. Okay, and then the last piece is transformational sales. And this is creating content that moves people into action and moves people into your programs without you having to do any convincing. And this is an energy that money fucking loves. Because when we are in this wishy-washy energy of like, oh, I hope people sign up, I hope people reach out to my program, I hope people want to work with me, that kind of energy is not attractive. And I want you guys to think of relationships. So if you come across a guy, like you meet this guy, you're a girl, whatever, you're interested in them, and they're kind of sitting back, they're like, I hope you like me. I hope I'm okay. I hope I'm good enough for you. That's not attractive. Like, we know that. Like, we can see that in other relationships that we have. But with money, that's the way that a lot of us show up. Again, we've been taught that money has this power over us, that it's wrong to ask for the sale, that it's wrong to put yourself out there in your business and say, you know what, I can help you do X, Y, and Z. I'm really fucking good at doing blah, blah, blah. We're taught that it's wrong to be too bold, that it's too forward, that we're going to be too pushy, and all of these things. But when you shift your energy and your relationship with money, this is a natural evolution in your sales process. When you get on the phone with people or you're doing DMs or however it is that you're moving people into your programs, when you're in this energy of what I have is fucking amazing, like you're welcome. You can be in my world if you want to. If not, that's totally cool too. You loosen your grip on money and you stop focusing on getting the sale and you focus more on transforming the person you're having a conversation with. And this ties back in with the last point. You're probably going to push buttons. You're probably going to say things that make the person uncomfortable, but that is the point. And with this last piece, with transformational sales, we're taking the energy and the focus off of having to get money. If you're thinking that you need money, if you think that you need to get money, that is the very first thing to shift because that vibe is blocking it straight up. So we focus on service and we focus on transformation. And then the people we're having conversations with, they're going to get value out of it. Even if they don't sign up with you, they're going to have a really good experience because they're going to you're going to help them see rather kind of what's going on. Because the thing is, when we are operating in life, we all have a certain set of belief systems. Okay. I see the world a very certain way. That has shifted and changed over the years, but there are still things that I don't see. That's one of the reasons why I hire coaches and mentors, because they can be like, you know what, this is what's happening over here. I'm like, I had no idea. I can't see that because I'm operating in my current belief system. And it's like this with money too. If you've never been exposed to wealth or to making more money in your business or having quantum leaps, it can be like, okay, that sounds like a fucking dream come true, but it's not available for me. I've never seen evidence of that, so I don't think it's possible for me. I might want that, but I don't think I can really do that. So what we want to do is shift the story, shift the energy around money that gets transferred into your sales. All right, you guys. So if you do these things, if you shift your relationship with money and you take your power back from money, the biggest thing you need to do, shift your relationship with money, look at safety, look at where you're feeling unsafe with money, dig into this, see what's going on beneath the surface. That is step number 1 to quantum leaping in your business and making more cash this month. Step number 2, look at your money blocks or hire someone who can help you. Reach out to me if you want help with this. Have someone else show you where you're holding yourself back because we can't see it. We can't see it. But when someone can say, you know what, this is what you're saying about money. This is the way you're speaking about it. This is your behavior around money. Like, I can point that out to you really fucking quickly. And then we don't just shift the mindset. That's part of it. We don't just feel into the vibe of being wealthy. That's part of it. We change the behavior. Okay. Because we can be journaling and doing mindset work all day. We can be visualizing. We can be making fucking vision boards in Canva all day long. Super fun, by the way. But if we don't change the behavior, we're not going to change. And that's why, like, paying to be in someone's energy, which is something we hear about all the time in the coaching industry, that can move the needle forward a little bit. There is something to be said for being in someone's energy. But if your behavior doesn't change, you're not going to change. You're not going to make more money. You can sit in someone's energy all fucking day long and nothing's going to change if you're not changing. Okay. So we want to look at where we are holding ourselves back. If you are hitting a money ceiling in your business, what's going on there? What's going on beneath the surface? And then zero fucks marketing. We need to be showing up in our own power, in our authenticity. I can't tell you guys how many DMs I've had from people after I put a post up where I'm sharing something where I've been like, I can't believe I'm actually putting this on the internet. I can't believe I'm actually sharing this with Instagram and Facebook. When I hit publish on those posts, those are the ones that get people in my DMs going, oh my God, thank you for saying that. Like, when we step into our power, when we fully embrace who we are, it gives other people permission to do the same. And that's when people move. That's when people transform. So we want to be doing zero fucks marketing. We're not worrying about impressing family members. We're not worrying about impressing our coworkers or people we went to high school with or any of that shit. You're here to work with your people and speak to them. And then the last piece is the transformational sales. This is just taking off the mask and being the coach or mentor you're meant to be and saying what needs to be said in order for your people to make a move. And this is never about forcing people or pressuring people into doing anything. It's about helping people see what's going on and helping them come to a decision. Like, do you want to change or not? Super simple, right? This is how we grow. This is how we grow collectively. This is how we make movements when we're all rising together, right? It's not going to happen when we're sitting around in happy little, I don't know, circles singing Kumbaya. Does anyone do that anymore? I don't know. But you know what I mean? The warm, fuzzy, let's just cheer each other on. Let's just be each other's cheerleaders. There's a time and a place for that. But we need to get uncomfortable. We need to get uncomfortable. We need to look at what's going on beneath the surface with our money, with our personal power, with our expression. And we need to let that stuff out. We need to fully express ourselves through our content. Say what we really need to say on our sales calls or in the DMs or even in our regular content that we're sharing all the time on socials. And then always be looking at our relationship with money because it's going to grow. It's going to change. It's going to evolve over time. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. If you are ready to quantum leap in your business and you want support around that, reach out to me. If you want to hang out on Facebook, you can find me over inside the Ignite Your Purpose Facebook group, and I'm on Instagram, currently at igniteyourpurpose.co. I was just thinking this morning of changing things back to I am Kelly Dawn, so you might find me there. I haven't decided if I'm going to switch my username back to what it used to be or not. I'll probably decide by the end of the day. But either way, I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later.